I have to be really honest in answering this question because I think every day of my life about the importance of my work in a society where there's more and more violence and more despair and more depression, where people are ready to finance wars and ready to finance weapons and ready to finance, attacking other countries, but we don't validate mental health and we don't pay for education the way we should. And as a result, people go into movie theaters and to malls and they with weapons and they kill innocent people. And we hear about tragedies all over the world where people go into public markets and they run. You go to a marathon and there's a bomb that blows up and people will drive their cars in a crowded place. And every time I hear people say, oh, could this happen? This is so terrible. This is awful. Let's pray, let's chant, let's march, let's get together and hold hands. Let's kumbaya together. And the truth of the matter is that we have the ways to prevent this from happening, because we could fund mental health. We could get together and we could make it very important. We could make it available to every child in America to have access to mental health. Our work is super important because we help them make the difference between what's right and what's not right. We help them understand the confusion in the world and understand that they don't have to be confused and they can make the right choices. We help them differentiate between, the chaos outside their head and the decision they have to make within their head. We help them look at the future and become optimistic and about their futures and maybe think about college and maybe having a career and maybe having a life and getting married and having a job and maybe take vacations and hope for the better. We work with those children and hope for what's the best. Every time I get up in the morning, I'm optimistic because I go into work and I know that my work matters because I'm working with kids. Those children matter because you know what? Those kids can be the person that will discover maybe a cure for cancer, or maybe they will come up with technology that could save lives. And for us to dismiss them as non-important, that's criminal. And so it is important for people to invest in education. It is important for people to invest in mental health. It is important for people to invest in those children. And just because they happen to be born poor, or happen to be born black, or Latino, or Asian, or happen to be born in the wrong side of the tracks, or happen to be born without American papers, it is not okay for us to dismiss them. They are children and they deserve the best.